This has to be one of my most anticipated clutches of the year. It's going to be huge. Let me get the mom off these eggs and I'll explain why. So she is a first-time mom, and she looks like she gave us, looks like 5 good eggs here. And she's very thin. The reason that this clutch is huge for me, this mom's an Orange Dream Blade Pied, 100% het clown. In this clutch, she was actually bred to a male that was an OD Blade Pied, 100% het clown. Now I've proven out the male, I've bred into quite a few females, and I've produced a bunch of clowns from him. I got them both from the same breeder. I believe they may be cousins, so I don't have any doubts that she's also het clown. The really big catch with this is that they are all both 50% possible het MJ Axanthic. If there's a slimmest chance in the world that these two turn out to be het MJ Axanthic, and I get an Axanthic snake in this clutch, even if it's not a lightning pied, even if it's not an Axanthic clown, just if it's a plain Axanthic, well, it would have to be a lightning pied because both parents are pied. But if I get a lightning pied out of this clutch, and I get a clown out of this clutch, that's huge. That's a triple recessive project. As far as I'm aware, I have not seen any triple visuals that are MJ Axanthic, pied, and clown. So this is huge. These eggs should be hatching right around Halloween, assuming that all 5 are good and healthy and they hatch, which I'm hoping they will. But even if I don't get an Axanthic snake out of this, this is also very big for my clown pied project. I don't know if you watched one of my recent videos. I had a 10 egg clutch that was pied het clown, the pied het clown, and I hit 0 clowns in that clutch, which was just absolutely horrendous odds. I should have hit at least 2 or 3. Now I have another clutch in the incubator that's 7 eggs. That was a pied het clown to a clown het pied, so I should hopefully hit some clown pieds in this. But what I really want to see out of this clutch is a Super OD Super Blade Clown Pied. I produced an OD, I think, Super Blade Clown Het Pied earlier in the season. Actually, it was, I can actually pull her out of here. This was actually from the male that produced this clutch. And this is the female that I posted on Instagram a couple weeks ago that people said look kind of like it should be my mascot for my logo. So I believe that's an OD Super Blade Pastel Clown Het Pied. Now, my whole goal here is to try to make some Super Blade Super OD Clown Pieds. You know, whatever other genes I can get into that combo would be fantastic. But this is the first step in that direction. I have not a good shot, but I have a shot of hitting that in this clutch. If I don't hit any Super OD Super Blade Clown Pieds, I should have an okay shot of hitting at least an OD or Blade Clown Pied, or an OD Blade Clown Pied. But something, hopefully, other than no Clown Pieds would be fantastic. I really need some extra Clown Pieds in my facility here. I mentioned it previously. I only have 2 double visual Clown Pieds. I have the one that I bought from Reptile for Centuries, the male that I'm growing up for next year. And I have a female Clown Pied, just a plain Clown Pied that should be breeding for me this season. So I don't have, other than that, that's all I have. So I really need more female double visual Clown Pieds in my collection. My whole goal this year is to produce them for myself. I have a bunch of clown het pied combos that I produced this year, which is fantastic. But I really want some more double visuals. So this is another step in this direction. Between this clutch and the one in the incubator, I have 13 eggs. Hopefully I hit a couple out of there. I also have another female that, if she decides to go at some point, should give me another clutch this year. Although at this point, they may not be hatching until closer to Christmas by the time she decides to lay, if she does. But this is big. She's a really pretty female. The male's pretty well. He pretty as well. He produced some really awesome looking snakes this year so far. So hopefully the double trouble here of Super OD and Super Blade really does me some good here in this project. And maybe I got 0 clown pieds in that last clutch because maybe I get some here, maybe they end up being Axanthic as well. If these end up being Axanthic, then they are game changers for Snake Limited and for my projects here. So she's definitely empty here. She's very thin. There's nothing left inside of her. So we need to get her washed off, get her into a new tub, and hopefully get her eating soon. Most females, when you do that, I haven't had any issues actually getting them back on food the next day, if not that week. And then I'll get these eggs candled, put away in the incubator, and impatiently be waiting for the next 56 days. So that's it for her. I'm going to get her put away and get these eggs put away as well. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.